Hello everyone and welcome to another LSJ Late Review, this time for The Driver, which is a 1978 neo-noir crime flick directed by Walter Hill. Walter Hill, this is his second time in the director's chair, not his last. He'll go on to make The Warriors, Raw Deal, Trespass, so many fucking flicks. Not all of them I've seen, some of them I have, but we've all seen The Warriors. So after The Driver, yeah, he made that kind of seminal classic. But here we are with something very low-key and toned down and very much in the same vein as Drive and Baby Driver. In fact, I'm surprised I'd never even heard of The Driver, because I've seen both Baby Driver and Drive, and I think those two movies owe a lot to The Driver. So The Driver is about a guy named The Driver, played by Ryan O'Neal. He's kind of this brooding pretty boy with the flowing hair and the pop collar, and he does getaway driving for criminals doing jobs, and he's never been caught. And the guy who wants to catch him really bad is the detective, played by Bruce Dern. And it's a cat and mouse between these two. They want to show each other they're the best. The detective wants to show that he's the best cop. He's going to get all the uncatchable crooks. And the driver is just like, I'm going to do this extra job. Not because I even give a shit about the money, just to give the detective a big F you, and that I'm better. There's no names in this movie. So if you're wondering why I just keep calling the detective and the driver, that's what their names are. There are no names in this entire movie. Isabella Adjani is the player. She gets a look at the driver early on in the movie, but won't give him up, and there's a bit of a conflict in the relationship there. But the bulk of this movie is just the driver and the detective trying to one-up each other, and with amazing results. So there's not even that much dialogue in this movie at all. It's mostly actions and intent. You don't need them to talk, because you're seeing what they're doing. You know what they mean, and you know what they're doing. It's such a fucking cool flick. Yeah, there you go. Spoiler alert. I loved this movie. Little dialogue, just like Drive. Great driving sections. Kind of like Drive, but mostly like in Baby Driver. Great car sequences. Really well done. They hold up so good. The performances by Ryan O'Neal, and especially Bruce Dern, he freaking kills it. He steals every scene. He plays a bit of a douchebag cop. But wow, he's just absolutely riveting to watch. This might be the best thing I've ever seen him in, bar none. I know I've mentioned these two flicks before in this review, but if you've seen Baby Driver or Drive, you'll need to see this too. If you like those movies, I loved them, and I love this. So I think The Driver is definitely something you need to pop in, sit down for a breezy hour and a half of tough guys, little dialogue, a game of cat and mouse, wonderful performances, very neo-noir, very well lit. Oh, it was everything I wanted. As soon as I saw the trailer, I was like, wait, wow, this looks really good. And then you got the tagline, a crook that will risk it all, and a cop that'll break the law, and they'll do anything to get at each other. It's just a fantastic flick. Check it out. I'm stalling here. It gets a 9 out of 10. It was very near perfect. Yeah. So there are a couple of things that might have changed here and there story-wise, but in the end, it's brutal. It's well acted. The car chase scenes are phenomenal. It's intense. And it holds up, which is what you want with old movies. You know, it really does hold up. So go check out The Driver. And as usual, give me a like, dislike, share, subscribe, follow me on the tweety tweet, and I'll see you next time.